All right, what's going on, everybody? How we're all doing here? So we just did all of these ones. So now we need to go find some more objects in a different location. It's quite a little rock hopper, man. It does actually pretty well for climbing through these rocky outcroppings. In my opinion. Hope everybody's well today for this afternoon broadcast. We've had a nice little slight different broadcast last night. I was gonna broadcast on, I was gonna play on a Livonia, the Northman Livonia server, and it was just shit. And not even like the server was like the setup was bad. It was just the performance of the server was ass, dude. It kept freezing. I don't know what was going on with it last night. First time I've had that issue on their servers. So we ended up playing on a rearm server, which was fun actually. Ended up Bitterroot, I believe it was rearm Bitterroot. It was pretty fun. Stepping on a bear trap. Here we go. Oh, it's start raining. You know, I don't know if YouTube has this issue or not, but I do know that apparently it's an issue on Kick and whatnot, and I know X has a huge problem with it. But bots, man, like bots are crazy. You know what I mean? Bots are crazy. So we gotta go to the warehouse. It's just crazy to think about that. Like, people are getting engagement, and it's not actual engagement. It's not real. It's not a real person. So it's like, you know, X. You get all these impressions, right? They're like, oh, impressions. Is it really impressions? Is it really somebody seeing it? Because like I delete followers all the time. Remove them, delete. Remove them. I used to block them, but it doesn't ever do anything. So now I just remove them on PC. You can do that. Probably every other week, close to 100 followers. So like if I get over, usually if I get over like 500 followers total. So I've had in 400, the 400 range. I've slowly been collecting a few, you know, actual people. At least from what I can tell, they're actual people. And they engage. They follow other people that I follow. Anyways, but I'm still not over 500 on it. I've had an account since 2009. I'm not in it for freaking, you know, followers, but it's just, it's quite funny to think about that. Last week I removed 70 followers, 70, and they were all bots. They're just bots that follow me. Conservative bots, MAGA bots, Ukrainian bots, Israeli bots. It's wild. So how many of these impressions? Like when I post something that is a unique, original post. Let's say one of my reloading posts or something, right? A dozen, 20 impressions. Like that's it. The first, very first post, 100, 200. After a couple weeks, 500. Then you actually click on the thread and go down to like the second post, the third post, and it's like 15, 20. So to me, that's how many people are actually looking at it. Like that's a real number, 15, 20. So there's some of these people, just like Alex Jones. Oh, I'm Alex Jones, you know. And then you go and you look at his post and it's at like 500,000. 1 point whatever, you know, pushing 1 million. It's not really that many people watching him. There's absolutely no way that he has that many people on X watching him. Like, get the fuck out of here, dude. Get bent, okay? That's a lie. It's clearly a fucking lie. You're botting your fucking broadcast, bro. And so all these people, like, why? Why are you going to do that? Why are you going to be fake? I don't understand it. I don't understand the point of it. Oh, I bet you true. I don't know, man. Bots are crazy, and it's so. The part that's really wild to me nowadays is that you have all these people who are online, right? All these people. Me, I'm not. You know, we all do it. We all fucking mindlessly scroll, fucking like bots do. My wife does it. Everybody does it. Some more than others, right? And everybody has their own poison. Facebook, X, TikTok, Insta, whatever it is, right? But we all do. We all mindlessly scroll. So, on all of these apps and shit, like, how much of it is actually real? How much of it is actually real? Because guess what, guys? Everything is fucking fake and gay. It's all fake and gay, dude. Everything is fake and gay. And it's wild just to think that. Just to think that there's all these people who you think are, you know, whatever, YouTube or something. Like, I don't know about YouTube. I would assume that there's bots on YouTube as well. But, you know, like, I don't get fucking near the engagement. I can post whatever I want. No, not whatever I want. But like my gaming videos. I've just now surpassed 500 subs on YouTube. Had my account forever. And so, like, all of a sudden, but even at that, like, I don't get likes. I don't get comments. I just get a number that, oh, yep, somebody viewed it. And then you go and you look at the analytics. And are people actually watching them? No. It's a click. Somebody clicked on it. They watch a minute. You know, you might post a 5-minute video, and then 80% are watching. Your average view duration on a 5-minute video is 1:20. Oh, your videos just aren't good. Maybe. But you're gonna tell me out of all these people, all these little retards that just post slop. Post slop. Those are the ones that make it. Those are the ones that get monetized and make hundreds and thousands of dollars, millions of dollars. It's like Mr. Beast, right? Oh my god, Mr. Beast is so great. I've watched his videos fucking suck. He's terrible. Terrible. How do you get somebody who can get on YouTube, brand new account, nobody knows who this person is, or X, because X it happens a lot too. I see it happen in X a lot. Complete random nobody, and they're like, oh, I'm gonna create an account today, and in 2 weeks they have thousands of followers, thousands of subscribers, and or you have a YouTube account, and their YouTube account has 4,000 subscribers, and they have 5 videos. 5 videos. Shit gaming videos. How? How is that natural? How is that organic? It's not. It's retarded. I'm not even looking, like, for me personally, like, I'm not looking for fame. I just want to just... What's the difference? Why is there a rule for me but not for the, that kind of scenario? Why is it people, and not even talking about me now, why is it people who post factual, real information, right? Why are they the ones who are punished as when the people who post slop, just clickbaity, fucking gay slop, why are they the ones who are propped? Why are they the ones that are propped up, pushed? Because algorithm, because all that shit is done for clicks. And if you can get clicks, they can put an ad with that click, and then that company gets to make money. Has nothing to do with the person or the content. Has everything to do with the slop that can be made to earn the company money. It's sad. It's really sad. Right there. So there's an edge, there's a... Almost looks like it's right there. Oh, no, it's right there, right in front of us. It's the last one. Bam. Woo! Almost 300,000.
Those eggheads are at it again. Or not anymore, actually. They were working on several sites in the area, but the whole seismic event put an end to that. Since you're driving around all day, could you look for any surviving artifacts? And bring anything you find to the archaeologist camp, of course. Oh, and if there are any Arks of the Covenant or dinosaur bones, I want photos.
I got deep. Holy jeez. Alright, so that's a side mission. So we need to bring steel beams, concrete slabs, 5 logs. And I have all this. Oh yeah, let's see about my infrastructure. 8 all rewards. So I just need to plot these. Black people did not build everything in America. It's retarded. This motherfucker lives in Brazil. And he's sitting here talking about black reparations in the United States. Get the fuck out of here, dude. You goddamn retard. You gotta... I mean... That black critical thought. Are we supposed to give reparations to black people? Because in the United States, I live in Brazil, but you know what? It's wrong for you to say no, you deserve, black people deserve reparations in the United States. But I'm not an American. I live in Brazil. Just shut the fuck up, you retard. Oh my god. But if black people were given them, I would definitely move back to America. Let's see, is he gonna... Nice. So that one's a moving. Yo, people. Man, this one's I can't listen to it. This is how this guy's gonna be. Come on, man. Man, gonna get there? Oh, he's right there. So we need to take some stuff to the beam factory. We still need to replenish. Where's my beam factory at? Pipes. Beam factory. Bam, did it, nice. The Zog. Drop the stuff off. And then we gotta take metal. Grab these other tires right here too. Yo, what's up, Justin Wood? How you doing, man? Just a little road crash this afternoon, you know. Yeah, man, you know, how you doing? How you doing, man? You having a good day? Where's John? Oh, man, are you fucking kidding me? Open shot. What the fuck? I hate that so much. No, I'm gonna have to get concrete slab anyways, but that's not what I wanted to do. Thought it was a green square here. Construction depot. Why is it not letting me? Buy and sell resources at this building. Oh, that's why. T. Okay. So just a new schedule. Yeah, it always is a little bit of a pain in the ass getting adjusting to a new schedule. Yeah, I know what you mean. For American history class, nice. Oh, I just not a class. Well, I mean, I guess. I mean, I'm been trying to learn quite a bit myself. You know, I've been trying to. I'm learning sign language with my youngest. I'm learning German. I've been doing some research on some other stuff, on some reloading. Been doing that, and then it's crazy. Quite busy with my brain. but not actual school stuff. Yeah, I did. I don't know if you were here for it or not, but I did go on a bit of a rant about bots and stuff, about how stupid they are. Random, you know, bots everywhere. Next semester Spanish. That's cool. I didn't necessarily want to do Spanish just because it's always been pushed, but you know, I've also thought about it too, you know, Spanish would be a good one to learn. Sign language is pretty cool. We went to the water park this last weekend here, this Sunday. And ended up seeing some people using sign language. I don't know what the fuck they were saying. But it's just interesting. Because my youngest is doing it, so. Because she's doing homeschool, so it was an online course. And it was essentially like free for her to do it because it was in the list of different classes that she could take. And then of course she wants me to sit down with her while she learns it. So we learned it together. It's pretty fun. Yes. Right. Yeah, definitely down. Florida's filled with all sorts of fucking Spanish-speaking people, man. It is. It's a very, especially in the States, it's a very common other language, Spanish. I like the idea for me for a foreign language is being able to communicate with whoever, my kids or whoever it is. Like my son's learning German as well, in public, and not have other people understand. And especially like with sign language. I mean, I would imagine that's kind of also another kind of common language, I guess, just because it is got a large group of people that use it, you know. And so using sign language, a lot of people are going to see you and they're not going to know what the fuck you're saying. And you don't have to make any sound when you do it. Which is also a very cool kind of concept. Except in Tampa, man, down there, you don't have Mexicans necessarily. I'm sure you do, but you've got more than fucking Puerto Ricans and shit like that. You got those kind of Spaniards. Oh, I need 6 beams, 6 beams. Yeah, South Americans. You know, I've noticed that's another really big demographic that's around here. If you actually look around, currently, you know, like we don't have a lot of Mexicans. We have a lot of Central and South Americans is what we have, which is kind of interesting to think about, you know, because we used to have a bunch of Mexicans. We don't have a bunch of Mexicans anymore. Now it's a bunch of Central South Americans that we have, which is it's quite interesting to think about, you know, because it used to always be about Mexicans. Well, it's not about Mexicans anymore. Now it's about someone different. And then we're also getting a large demographic of Indians, and not the frickin' native ones. Six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beep, 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 beep. Can only imagine what that would have done. That would have been crazy. So I'm really, I like riding BMX. I've always ridden BMX pretty much my whole life. And here recently I got a new bike. I got a 24 inch because I'm not a young kid anymore. I wanted something to fit me a little bit better. So I went ahead and got a 24 inch. First one that I've had that was 24 inch. Love it. It's friggin' awesome, dude. It's so much fun to ride. But, which I'm sure you can kind of understand, that riding out in 90-degree weather and high humidity, your hands get quite sweaty. I had to order a pair of gloves, which I used to ride with gloves quite a bit anyways, but it was, what was I doing? I was jumping something, screwing around jumping something in. My hand twisted on my grip. Didn't come off, but it twisted pretty good. Made me nervous thinking I was going to lose my actual grip, so. Bam! All 6. Let's get the f*** out. So I have to get 5 logs, which I have 16. So apparently this map, this is the last map. I think next month I'm gonna get the DLC. Possibly. I have a few things I need to get. I'm gonna try to go dove hunting in September, I think is when the season starts. So I've got a couple things I have to do. I have to take since I'm new to Mississippi, I have to take a hunter safety course, which I could take online, in order to get a hunting license. And then I'm going to use the opportunity of going dove hunting to also go deer scouting for deer hunting spots. Go check out some of these locations that I want to go. And then I just also acquired a really beautiful, beautiful fucking gun. Oh, it's a Browning, right? It's a Browning? Yeah, it's a Browning over and under. I forget the frickin' model. It was made in Japan though. It's a really, really pretty gun. So I'm gonna take it out, see if I can't shoot a couple or shoot a couple doves with it. Bring them home and eat them. Sounds like a good idea. I should take my dog with me. Tie him to a tree with a shoot. Get him out. Get him un-gun shy so that I could take him hunting with me. Not that he needs to. I feel like I'm going the wrong way. No, I'm going the right way. In the ghetto. I didn't see. I think I saw something about somebody doing it, but I do know that down there in Florida and Everglades and stuff that you can go hunt invasive species and usually get like money and shit for it. It's pretty wild. I mean, it's kind of interesting that they made a competition out of it. I agree. I don't disagree with it. I approve of nature being what it is supposed to be and not what people make it of. It's just like up north. Don't ask me where. I want to say that even some places around Chicago, one of the big rivers up there, but I know that they had a big snakehead infestation. Those fish that are called a snakehead. They're even worse than like a bass or a striper. They just eat everything, and they were just demolishing the native species around there. I mean, it's literally like kill on sight type stuff. Up in Alaska, there were certain lakes that if you've caught certain fish, you were supposed to kill them. You weren't supposed to return them. It's pretty wild. Yeah. It's pretty wild. Something like that would really get me wanting to go fishing. Like, I know there's good fishing down here and stuff, but I've just had zero ambition to want to go. I've been trying to focus more on building this cartridge, this hunting ground that I'm trying to do, and to go deer hunting. You know, everybody always dreams and wishes about going hunting in Alaska, and of course it's beautiful country, big game animals, but it's not like here I can take my freaking hatchback and I can go drive a half an hour away and go hunt. In Alaska, how the fuck am I supposed to haul a moose home in my hatchback? In my Impreza? You know what I mean? Like how are you supposed to do it when you have to? You can't just. What is this? Is this where I need to go? Deliver vehicle to right there. But you know what I mean? Like, how are you supposed to? Well, you can't. And when I got up there, I ended up making the decision to, instead of putting any focus into hunting, up there I fished, and I caught a lot of fish. Some real big, beautiful ones, some very unique ones. But I didn't go to go hunting. Now my neighbor, he went the opposite direction a little bit. Really went into debt because, well, of course, you know, he has to buy all these things. Bought himself a new rifle, bought a side-by-side. It was all decked out. All these things, going on these big hunting trips. I mean, he got some animals, but it's just, you know, it's like you gotta make decisions in life. That was one of the decisions I made, I guess. Who, what, where, when, why, how, and why. Been eating some pretty good food lately, you know. Had some fajitas last night. Gonna have a steak tonight. What do we have before that? Oh, we had pizza before that, homemade pizza. The wife makes a bomb-ass crust. We really try to eat. I know it sounds silly. Really try to eat like non-GMO, like fresh foods. And when I say fresh, obviously not everything is fresh. You're eating canned food, you know, you eat canned vegetables and stuff like that. Yada yada yada. But you know, like non-GMO type stuff. Oh, so good. Fucking pizza crust, homemade pizza crust. It has like 5 ingredients in it. Yes. Superior to anything that you can buy in a store. Ooh, brats are good. Brats are good. There's a meat market that we were buying stuff from them, like beef from them, and the quality just went down fast. Like you go in there some days and the shit's old. Like you can clearly see it's old. It's not good. And I always like to buy local beef, and then like they sell chicken that's local. It's within the state, and so I get chicken from them, and then I get bacon from them because their bacon is a lot of store-bought bacon has nitrates in it, and this is just bacon without the nitrates in it. But their beef, man, was just ugh. But I ended up finding a more local place. Literally local. And the meat is so good. Oh. The fajitas, oh man, it was yummy. Because they actually sold a pack of fajita meat. I didn't actually have to cut it up or anything. But I'm crossing my fingers, man, that I'll get a deer this year. Who fucking knows? You know, it's a tough one. I'll be able to actually get one or not. Biggest thing is supposedly, man, like the Mississippi supposedly has a huge deer population. Huge. I have yet to see a single deer running around, but supposedly they have a huge deer population. So I'm hoping and praying. Got a couple fucking places that I want to go, and I'll be able to get a shot at one. Something not small, you know, decent sized set of horns on it. Doesn't have to be fucking a monster or nothing. What the fuck? Why is this just so deep? Ooh, chicken salad sounds good too. That actually sounds pretty bomb. Good chicken salad. Man, I bought some broccoli the other day, right? Bought some broccoli. It was home, sat for a couple days in the refrigerator. I was like, we're gonna have broccoli tonight. So I got it out. Just cutting it up. This shit had little motherfucking caterpillars Okay, had caterpillars and little like, fuck's sakes, I'm trying to think of, I'm trying to speak. Had like little caterpillars in the goddamn, within the stalks. Started ripping apart. I was like, what is that? Oh, it's a little caterpillar in a little cocoon. Could not believe it. Two or three crowns of broccoli. Wild. First time I've seen that. Logs. How many logs do you need? 5. 1, 2, 3. Pretty funny kid. Yeah, I got some brats from that market. They are green onion, I think he said. Pretty good. The Jews. One more, and then I will be done with this challenge. Should be right about halfway done with this. Boomer helped me with. Actually I think it was we started it, and then he sat there and continued it. So he did a lot of these main roads and stuff. He built. Which have been quite helpful. Yeah, they are actually, they're really yummy. They got a little heat to them. pretty tasty brats. Come on.
Should just move to a different place. Judging by the number of problems they have, they must have built their village on some ancient burial grounds or something. Now it's water that's giving them trouble.
Strengthen the pier.
No less. On one hand, their water
Beer
supply
rocks.
is out.
Those are
so
always
you'll
good.
need to check
Classic.
if the local pump station is still in the same reality as
the
us.
brought of
on
the
the
beer.
other, the village is in constant danger of being flooded. So they've been relying on a concrete pier. Won't even ask you to guess what was damaged by the quake and who was asked to fix it. You'll need quite a few concrete slabs to do it. And luckily, there's a convoy carrying them at the eastern tunnel. It needs a route to deliver those to the nearest warehouse, though. So, you'll need to take care of that. Oh, and get some eggs and sugar. I'm joking. Unfortunately, I'll have to get those.
Let's see here. So I definitely need to do some infrastructure. 1, 2, 3. Alright, well I'm gonna do this infrastructure because fucking infrastructure needs to be redone. I can drag these to there. Zidges. Let's see here if I can use this. I don't want to cook. I don't want to cook. So what if I... Where I need to be... No, 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 no. How are you going to do your brats there, Justin Wood? Are you going to barbecue them? You going to pan fry them? You going to boil them? I mean, they're all acceptable. My grandpa used to boil brats, and then you'd eat them, just wrap them in like when we go hunting. Just wrap them in paper towels, eat them cold. I feel like this would just be an easier way to do this. Pan fry. Nice. Oh yeah, well I mean, yep, if you don't have a grill, you kinda gotta think of a different option then. I got myself a pellet grill. I used to always barbecue, man. I barbecue almost every night. I barbecue. It's my main way of cooking my protein. I don't do it as much with a pellet grill, but I've been using it quite a bit. It works really well for doing like roasts or. It's kind of hard to pellet grill a steak. I mean, you can do it, but so I use a pan fry. Doing a roast, making jerky. I made ribs the other night, some pork ribs. Oh my god, these are some of the best ones I've ever made. They were fucking yummy. So now I gotta get some beef ribs and try it. How? All right. Okay. You know, I don't rave about it, okay? It's a fucking grill. It's what it is. I mean, it works. Okay, it works. It depends what you're wanting to cook. That is the thing, okay? Like I said, if you want to cook a steak, if you want to just be like, man, I'm gonna barbecue a steak. There's nothing that beats a fucking propane or if you like briquette. But at the same time, if all you want to do is cook a steak, fucking starting up briquettes is a real pain in the ass, okay? But now, if you want to cook up ribs, you want to cook up a big roast, you want to smoke a roast, right? Smoke it for a little bit and then cook it. Oh, you can't. There's nothing you can't go wrong with a pellet grill because it's constant temperature. You set the temperature, it just runs. Like making jerky. Oh my gosh, dude. So good making jerky. It works out so great. But like I said, it's all about it's what are you doing? What are you going to do with it? How are you going to use it? Now you can, like I said, you can use it as a normal barbecue. You can crank that bitch up to 350, 400 degrees and just let her rip. But the heat, it's a different kind of heat. You know, a barbecuer, propane barbecuer is like direct heat, you know what I mean? Like, not chips, have something else. But you know what I mean? Like, it's direct. It's a direct heat where the pellet grill is almost more like it's almost more like an oven heat. You have a heat source in there, and then the whole thing essentially gets warm. That makes sense. But these pellet grills are quite nice. I've come to learn in my old age, because I'm such an old man, that people's opinions, opinions are like assholes. And everybody has an opinion. Oh my gosh, a pellet, right? Like a pellet grill is the best thing ever. It is the absolute best. Yeah, sure. I mean, you understand what I'm saying? Like, you can't just take because somebody says that it's good and be like, oh, it's the best thing ever. Maybe it's the best thing ever for them. I've learned that a lot with like food, like restaurants or something, right? Like somebody will be like, oh my god, dude, this restaurant, you have to try this restaurant. It is fucking cocksucker. This stupid fucking barrel. Get out of my way, you dickhead. But you know, somebody will be like, oh my god, this whatever restaurant. Right? This restaurant is so good, you have to try it. It is absolutely amazing. And then you go there and it's just shit. It's just slop. And they're like, oh, I don't know, man. It must have been something different when you went there, because like it was amazing when I went there. Yeah. Everybody has different opinions. Everybody, you know. I mean, really, it's just like before the pellet grill. What was it? It was a barbecue. You had a gas or electric, or gas or propane, right? What did everybody say? Oh, charcoal's better because charcoal can, the flavor. Oh, you have the flavor. Briquettes are a real fucking pain in the ass when all you want to do is cook a couple steaks. And now that's mine. No. Charcoal is good. Like, especially now they have that, like you say, a wood charcoal kind of mix. Oh my god. I don't know if you're a religious person or not. I'm not. I fucking can't stand people who recite fucking Bible verses. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The charred wood stuff. Yeah, that's what I've, they're pretty cool. You fucking cocksucker. I knew that was gonna happen. This box out of my way. Pipe out of my way. You know what? I don't even care. Okay. Yes, okay, exactly. Bible fucking thumpers, man. It just kills me. I'm not religious. Like I've been around religion my whole life and stuff. I just no. Just no. Not a religious person. I find it all just a bit silly. Especially in this grand United States of America that we live in, because, well, for number one, we have freedom of religion. Believe in whatever the fuck you want to believe in. I don't give a shit. If you want to believe in a fucking purple weasel that lives, you know, fucking in a tree in the forest somewhere, like, I don't give a shit. Believe whatever the fuck you want to believe in, dude. It just doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter. Because you know what happens when you die? You're just dead. You're just fucking dead. Unfortunately, but that's what happens. That's what happens. That's what, and actually, you know, like you put on there. Right, but like you say on there, you know, paganism, and I always like to find it funny because when you come into the religious people, you know, and they're like, oh, paganism, oh, it's so savagery, and there's this and there's that, and oh my god, could you, like, a lot of Christians, especially here recently, a lot of Christians, oh, you know, like, we saved the pagans. I mean, can you believe it? When we came, they were sacrificing humans and this, that, and the other, and it's like, But you came here and slaughtered them, right? Like you showed up here, and then you just murdered them all. And you're gonna say that they're savages? And you're gonna say that you're the one who's right. But what's to say that they weren't right? Because of God. Okay, right, but there's a lot more people on the planet that believe in a different kind of God than what you do, but somehow you're right. Just saying. None of it fucking makes sense, dude. None of it makes sense. It's all crazy. But, again, right? Exactly. But I mean, you know, exactly, yeah, but you know, that's the thing, though. Everybody has a freedom of religion, dude. Believe in whatever the fuck you want to believe in, dude. I don't care. Whatever. All I can say is don't tell me what I have to do. It's just like, I mean, really, like, I like to think about it as just like the whole tranny thing, right? All these fucking transgenderism and shit like that. Like, frankly, I really don't give a shit. I don't fucking care. I don't. Don't tell me that I have to believe in your silly little fantasy. And don't tell me that I have to accept it. And don't tell my children what they have to be. Like, there's a line, right? Do what you want. I don't give a shit. When I have to be involved in whatever it is, then you've involved me into it now. Now things are different now. Now I'm involved. I didn't want to be involved, but some reason you thought I should be. What the fuck? I did not push that button. Oh no, that's not what I want. I don't know. That's just, like I said, that's me. It's my own personal thought, belief. The same thing of why I have my political belief that I have, because that's pretty much the way it goes, guys. I mean, even the same thing, you know, because of course, you know, more recently there's the abortion. That was one of the more recent ones that's come up with stuff. Do I think abortion's right? No, I don't. But you know what? The same again. Like, if you want to go fucking kill your unborn child because you are unprepared, well, you're a fucking moron, and you should be shamed for it, and you shouldn't feel like it should be a normal, you know, acceptable thing, because it shouldn't be. But at the same time, if I don't have to be involved in it, if you're not gonna sit here and tell me about it and make me all this shit about it, then what the fuck do I care? I don't involve these people in my lives unless they ask to be. Haha, got it. Nice. Okay, so I need, how many pipes do I need? I'm gonna grab 3. 1, 2, 3. There's something I've always found that's been kind of interesting about, like, a Buddhist, is they think about, you know, like reincarnation. And I've always thought that that's kind of cool. I don't necessarily believe it, but it's kind of a cool concept to think about, you know, when you die, you don't really die. You just are reborn into whatever, a fucking goat or raccoon, some shit like that. Graham crackers or round crackers? Round crackers. Got it. Because you just ate them all because you're a crazy kid who's growing, apparently. Ooh. My computer's warming up. Did a little research today on my computer. And I think I can upgrade my computer's processor. So I have an i5, and I can get an i7 and put in it. And it looks, from the research I did, it should match over. It should be fine. I shouldn't have to really do anything. When am I gonna do that? When I probably fucking win the lottery or some shit. I don't know. It's like, it's between like 250 to like 350 for one, because I want to get an i7 and I want to get like the bigger one, 1400 or 14,000 or whatever it is, because my graphics card can handle what I want to do and the games that I want to play. But there's certain games like Gray Zone where I'm getting a CPU bottleneck. It's my CPU isn't able to handle what I'm wanting to do. My graphics card can, but my CPU can't. So I need to Maybe one day though. Maybe when I decide to when I decide to upgrade. Maybe next year. I don't know. Maybe I might. I get too many gun stuff that I want to get that I can't be like, yeah, because I kind of just want to buy some gun stuff. You know what I mean? I don't know. Comic was telling me that I should keep my eye out for Black Friday and see if I can find one on a Black Friday deal, which I think I might do. And I have some money squirreled away for gun stuff, so a few little things that I need to get this year. Nothing major. I got a new pew pew, so I need to I want to buy some new furniture for it. I want to at least get a new foregrip so then I can, or a hand, not foregrip. I want to get a hand guard so then I can put a foregrip on it. Almost died. Well, if you ever get a chance there, Justin, if you're into watching off-roading, which I don't know, maybe you've already seen about it or something, but there's a Top Truck. It's called Top Truck Challenge, and it's on HBO. Motherfucker, did I say that? Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, these guys come. This top truck challenge is pretty cool. They go through and they have a couple different obstacles they get to go over and whatnot. But it's pretty brutal, man. I mean, these are some pretty built crawlers. Like these guys are running on like 44s and stuff like that. But it's wild. Like it's not a. It's pretty gnarly, dude. They have this one they call it this obstacle they call the pit, and it's a trail, and they start at one end, and there's like seven pits in it, 7 holes that they have to make their way through. What the fuck, dude? How am I high centered? But anyways, and they have 7 different holes, and they change the course every year, you know. And like they this year, I'm on 2015, but there was only one rig that made it through without having to, and not even winch everywhere. Like he made it out of a couple holes that everybody else had to winch through, and it's called the pit, but there's like this big canyon. They call it the canyon. They literally have to go like this through it. I don't understand how they make it through. It's fucking wild, dude. It's just wild. Alright, let's see if I can do this without tipping over. Yeah! Get the fuck out of here. I need to get on the other side. Go, 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 go. Yeah! So how I made that. pit can have that. The geothermal pool. Rambler? No, I haven't heard of the Rambler. I've heard of King's of Hammer. I knew a kid that used to go to that. He actually rebuilt my transfer case for me in my old Jeep. But no, I've not heard of the Rambler. Fuck off, dude. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I have heard of that. I have heard of that. Yep. Now that you say that the $500 thing, yeah, I've heard of that. I have heard of that. It's hard, man. You know, it'd be really cool if you could find out where to watch that kind of shit. You know what I mean? Like, you have to always go buy some like video or some shit. You can never find it on like Fox Sports or some shit. I wonder if I was to take my big crane over there. Where's the big crane over? We're gonna try this. those concrete barriers there. Aha! Come here. Saved it. I saved it without having to freaking reset it. Thank God. Let's just park you right over here. This is a way better idea than getting a stout and trying to flip it with a stout. Alright, I got about... I think I'm going to try to replace one more pipe here. Okay, got one there. So let's see, so I got that one done. Let's see, where's another? So I guess the next closest one would be right. Let's see. Let's see. What are you doing, little kid? All right. What are we thinking? Okay with that one. Oh, there goes radiator, front end. I feel like these two are gonna be like hand in hand here. Oh my gosh, that was so deep. Is it right? Whoa. Let's turn myself around. What the hell? I gotta try to get back out of here. Forward! This fucking truck is doing shit over here. No traction, I can't turn. I mean, look at this, I'm not even turning, I'm just going straight. Oh, the truck's still running. Alright, man. Well, there it is. I've got another, I have another thing that I can do, but I'm done. Kids are gonna be home soon. I got shit to do, prepare for dinner, fucking yada, 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 yada. So I may be on tonight. I was on last night. You can check that out. I tried playing on a Livonia server, Northman's Livonia server, and it was just shit. So I ended up playing on a rearmed, which was actually pretty fun. So thanks for stopping by and saying hi, man. It's always a pleasure. And until next time, dude. Bye-bye.